All right, let's kick this off with a little financial fable in true story time with Pete fashion, equal parts heartfelt, ironic, and slightly painful. I'm Pete, and here we go. Once upon a Tuesday, which is when most financially questionable decisions are made, there lived a man named Kyle. Sure, we'll go with Kyle. Kyle was a good guy. He worked hard, paid his bills, and had finally landed a bonus big enough to make him feel like he was entering the big leagues of adulthood. Now, Kyle didn't want all the money in the world. He just wanted enough money to buy things. Simple, noble, American, really. So when that bonus hit his checking account, the siren song of Treat Yourself started playing louder than a summer car stereo in 2003. First came the shoes, not the cheap ones, the ones that came in a box inside of another box with tissue paper that whispered status. Then came the fancy espresso machine, even though Kyle drank his coffee at work for free like a normal office mortal. And of course, he upgraded his phone, even though the old one still held a charge longer than his attention span. And each purchase made him feel good. Like really good. And Kyle was finally tasting the life he'd always wanted. Polished, curated, and algorithm approved. He wanted money to buy things, and now he had money. And he bought things. Mission accomplished. But here's where our story takes a turn. A few weeks later, Kyle walked into his favorite taco place, the one with the salsa so spicy it made grown men question their life choices. He ordered his usual, added guac, and swiped his card like the confident consumer he had become. Declined. No worries, he chuckled. Swiped again. Declined. Turns out, in his quest to buy things, Kyle had used all of his money to, well, buy things. And now he didn't have enough money to buy things. You see the math problem here? It was in that moment, standing in front of a teenager who made minimum wage but held all the financial power, that Kyle felt the full weight of the juxtaposition of modern consumption. We want money so we can buy things, but buying things is how we end up with no money. It's a weird loop. It's like eating cake to celebrate losing weight. It makes sense emotionally, and it breaks everything logically. So what's the takeaway from Kyle's tale of financial contradiction? It's not that buying things is bad, because it's not. It's that money doesn't just exist to be